Hey, Flo here. A lot sooner, back a lot sooner than I expected. I was on my way to a larger butte, something that I marked as a P number, but I saw these random boulders along the road. This is how I encounter stuff. I'm just riding along, and hey, look at that. So I'm going to go explore those. Hopefully, I get to the peak that I'm intending to go to today. One of my first concerns when I'm out like this is hiding my bike sufficiently so nobody messes with it. I actually have some camouflage stuff, but I don't think people are out so I don't worry too much. Plus, I shouldn't be too far away. Anyway, this is going to be Take a Peek 2, I guess, with Flo. It's a little bit of a wind, so the sound's going to be especially garbage. Unusable trash. This is even a lot bigger than the last one. It's pretty cool. Okay, we'll call this, oh, it goes on for ways too. I call this B622A. Whew. Yeah, at this rate, I might not make it to that butte. It's really close, but I wasn't expecting all these distractions. And it's going to get dark and cold very soon. So it'll be B622B. I know it's awkward that I'm pausing the video and doing. What's that purple thing I just marked? Oh, shoot. It's in the wrong category. I'll fix that later. It's awkward that I have to like stop and make these notes, but that's kind of what I do, so the way it is. I could explore these initially the first time and then go back and try to make a more polished video, but I kind of like the idea that it's not polished, not edited, mainly because I don't want to spend all that time. But also, it's like you get, if you're watching these, which I doubt it, but if you are, you get to experience it for the first time, just like I am. This is B622C. I think I messed up the numbers or the letters on that last, or the first one I did. So I'll have to fix those later. There's a slight breeze, so that's going to severely mess with the sound. Any wind in this thing is horrible. This camera. It's always easier getting up than going down. Alright, call this B622D. I feel like the location is not changing. Looks like I'm standing in the same place. Sometimes my GPS doesn't update. super swiftly on my phone. Like if I was using my Garmin, it would be more accurate slightly. There's another one over there which I'll go to, but if there's anything beyond that, I probably will just make a note of it and not explore it today because of my limited time. Some of these could have sequels, and so much suspense on my channel. 3 years later, I'll come back and explore the rest of the boulders. Okay. This and that I'll kind of put together in one thing here. This will be B621, here's 22. Am I on F? I don't remember what letter it is. I don't think I did E yet. This will be B622E then. Unfortunately, you can probably see a little bit in the video, but people tend to come out to these remote places and dump their garbage or something. I don't know why. I guess they don't want to pay for garbage service or take it to a dump. That'd be a full-time job trying to clean up all the trash in the forest. Alright, this one I'll give it a separate number, even though it's right by that one. B622F. I don't know if this looks kind of precarious or risky. There's a slight risk to it. I mean, I'm on these random rocks where I could slip, twist an ankle or whatever, but it's not terrible, but there's a slight risk. You can kind of see what looks like a high point over that way. It would be fun to explore, which indicates this ridge of rocks might kind of turn to the left up there. But I don't think I'm going to go that far today. Should I go the easy way or the risky way? I don't know. There's no easy way down right here. I'd have to go over there. I could jump, but this tiny little bird down here that's kind of cool looking. I don't think it would be big enough to show up in the 360. I better play it safe. I used to be able to jump that far, but I'm not so sure about my knees these days. Ooh. Plus you get these random rocks that just move unexpectedly. If I were to land on one of those, it would not be good. Okay, I'll call this one B622G, I think. Yep. So essentially what I'm doing with these videos, aside from recording my adventures, is I like to take a 360 photo at the top of each location that I mark on the map. And I found it's quicker and easier to just take a 360 video and pull frames out of them. And while it may not be the best content for YouTube, I just figure since I'm taking these videos anyway, I'll just throw them up there, at least for a while. See what happens. If it's too much work though, I mean, that's the thing. Every one of these videos that I make, I have to do a little bit of processing on to get them ready for YouTube. It's just time consuming. I forgot. That's actually kind of maybe the bigger reason I haven't uploaded much of anything. Just how much time it takes. I'm not even talking about editing them. It's mainly just I have to export them from the Insta360 Studio app because they're not MP4s to start with. So I have to get them into a format that I can upload, and it takes a long time. All right. It's a cool view looking back at the rest of the boulders. I might go a little bit further because I do see a boulder over there. That'll be the end of it, I think. So this is, am I on G or H? I forgot. H. B622. Wait a minute, what? Got to change the color on that one. I changed the color and I put a note on when I explored different things. B622H, change the color to red so I know I've been there. And then I put a note with the date. I can just cut and paste that from the previous one. It doesn't take too long. Alright, getting down from here might be a little bit challenging. I could just go right there, it would be easier, but this looks like more fun. I like a little bit of challenge without taking any unnecessary risks. I kind of know what my limits are. Everybody knows what they can do safely and not. I mean, accidents happen, but I know what I'm comfortable with. All right, I guess I'll mark this too. It's pretty small, but B622I. Maybe see the ridge behind me. It's pretty significant looking. All right, so saw one more just over here. It's pretty small, and I might end up seeing even more beyond this one. This one's far enough away that I could give it a different number, but I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of my whatever my mood is. I got this one here. It's a pretty big gap. I think I would give it a different number. So B623A. All right. Oh. So yeah, the ridge definitely continues. Probably won't be able to see it in the 360, but I can see more rocks that way. I'll make a note of it, but I don't think I'm going to continue exploring here because I think it could be kind of endless. This will be B623B. This should be a cool photo with this leaning tree and sky and stuff here. And if I want these to have even slightly presentable video, audio, I kind of have to edit the audio, like bump it up, change the amplitude or something, because it's horrible. So I just made a little note. There's more boulders on the hill to the, I think that's the southeast approximately. So if I choose to, I can come back and check those out. So anyway, that's it for this little area. I'm going to try really hard to get to the actual butte, and I might record that whole walk up the side. I don't think it's a very big one, so I think I should be able to get it done before dark. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for joining me. Now we'll catch you in a few minutes, really. No, there's not really a sense of time on YouTube videos, especially since I'll be recording them or uploading them much later. That's it for here. Tiny crater there, looks like.